a gloomy day today. Today's just one of those days where it's really gloomy and I feel tired, and it's my lady week and I'm not feeling the best with my energy wise, but we're gonna try to get through it. I have my cup of coffee and a little reminder to have a nice day, so I'll try to keep that in mind. But I am picking up a package right now so that I can do a product photo shoot for a client. I haven't done art direction and a product photo shoot in a while, so this will be interesting. I need to do a lot of test shots because I have a call with the client next Monday and I need to prepare the presentation, all the concept shots and the materials and props that I'm gonna be using, and I'm not fully prepared yet. Couple hours into the day, I've been doing a lot of R&D, product shot tests, things like that. To show you guys like a few mock-ups of like the photos I'm thinking of doing, and this is the deck that I have to put together by Monday so that I can present it to them. I wouldn't classify myself as a photographer at all, but you know, I had to learn on the job quite a bit. Just been doing a lot of different lighting tests and experimenting with different angles and things of that sort. A little fun fact about this little setup, I bought foam core boards and then printed out single color sheets, and I'm just seeing how it looks on the background. I eventually need to get some organic ingredients and things like that. The boards are being held up by candles, so just very DIY. A bit messy of a process, but that is the reality. Since I don't have all the ingredients, there is going to be quite a few things I have to AI and tweak in Photoshop, but it's a process, as you can see. I feel a little rusty with product photo shoots, but it's coming together. I've got a couple more days to present this, so yeah, this is my weekend project. For projects like these, I always start with a Pinterest board and just gather lots of different kind of inspirations for the type of shots and aesthetic. Luckily, they did send me some mood board photos that I can just reference off of and then build from there. But really going for a combination of vibrant, minimalistic, holistic, and healthy. All right, I have a client presentation call in about 10 minutes. I'm very nervous but excited. I always get a little bit nervous every time I do one of these presentation calls. I've been working on this deck for the last week. I think there's gonna be like 3 guys on the call. I hope it goes well and they approve of it almost right away, because we are working on a tight timeline for this. But every time I have to present something like a deck or have a discovery call with a client, I have to like rehearse what I'm going to say at least 3 times. For this call, I rehearsed it 4 times, and I feel pretty confident with the presentation and how I'm going to be able to articulate the concepts and the direction that I'm imagining for this. This is one of those things where I just have to continue putting in the reps so that I get comfortable with this uncomfortable part of, you know, being a freelancer.
Hey Dena, nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
I'm a big fan of your work and portfolio, so it's finally nice to connect.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. The main product photo really captures that low angle hero shot. Currently on the website, the product photos have like a dark background and then the product's also dark, so there's not enough contrast to differentiate where the eye should be focused on. So I think utilizing the green in the palettes and using the sun rays and still having that like light, slight glow behind the product is gonna be really beneficial in bringing that out. What are we feeling here?
Yeah, these are great. I think the more the merrier for the lifestyle. If nothing else for me, definitely send over. I'm gonna give it another pass and shoot you a response over email. But yeah, in general, I feel like just go with what you think it looks best. I trust your creative eye.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for your time. I'll definitely send this over. And then if you guys have any additional feedbacks, feel free to send it over via email. But other than that, I'm gonna start prepping and getting all the materials and things like that. I just spent the last hour filming some new reels, so I gotta edit those. But now we go gym. Just got done with the mentor protege in-person networking events. I didn't know what to expect coming into it, but I'm really glad that I showed up because I got to have some great conversations and I learned a lot. And I guess this is a sign that you should do things that you're uncomfortable with, like going to in-person networking events, because you never know what could happen, what you could learn, what you could get out of it. You actually find people that are ambitious and have similar goals, and you realize that you can get so much further in life by meeting the right people and making those genuine connections. So I guess my message is encouraging you to put yourself out there more, even though it might feel scary and uncomfortable, but I promise you it's going to help so much with your confidence. You're just going to bring a lot more into your life than you realize.
Good morning, my chunky boy. He loves playing with strings. I don't know what it is with his obsession with strings, but he loves any type of string, as you can see. This one is his current favorite right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, you are so cute. Hello.
Great, so I'm running into a technical issue. This flash is not responding to me at all, and I've tried to turn it on, turn it back on, take out the battery, and I think this is just not working anymore. Like, this will go off, but I can't even change the mode, and it's like really glitchy. So I need to go to the store to get another flash. Probably get the same model as this one. You see that? It's just going off, and I can't even change it. I'm setting up the background. I basically printed a bunch of those colored sheets of paper, and I'm kind of just DIYing it. I'll have to do a lot of, post editing to, get rid of the lines and stuff like that, but this is kind of the best DIY way on the timeline that I'm on to get the colored background. Friday and I don't have anything to eat today, but luckily I am about to head out to lunch with a friend from college, and we graduated like over 4 years ago, but we're both on a similar career path now. We're both full-time freelancers, so I think catching up and navigating life as a full-time freelancer with someone else who's doing something similar is really nice, just to stay connected. I think it's really important to talk to other people who are doing similar, if not the same thing as you, because you can bounce ideas off each other, you can relate a lot more. Just bonding and talking about similar struggles or ways of navigating this industry. And as a freelancer, it can get lonely sometimes because you don't necessarily have a place to go to work, you don't necessarily have co-workers, so it's important to stay in touch with people. And it's just nice to catch up with an old friend from college. We're gonna have some Korean chicken wings, which I'm really excited about. I haven't gone out to eat in like a hot minute because I've been trying to save money eating at home, meal prepping, things like that. But today is a cheat day. Before I go to lunch with my friend though, I am editing an Instagram reel. I've just been experimenting with different types of video topics and editing styles. I feel like for this video specifically, it's going to be a case study about Tropicana's 2009 rebrand, which was like a disaster in itself, and they ended up like losing $50 million from that. But integrating different kinds of contents that is educational, like this one, is a really good start to where I want to start taking my content more. So that's the type of content I have been working on integrating more of. So this one, as you see, I have like some B-roll and stuff so far, but the editing process is taking longer than I would like for it to. And eventually at some point, I want to hire a video editor so that I can crank out hella content. Hey guys, today is Tuesday, January 28th, and I'm not turning up on this fine Tuesday, but I am about to hop on a call with a freelancer who has her own freelance design business. And I reached out to her a couple months ago on LinkedIn because I was just intrigued with her portfolio, and I just wanted to, pick her brain about her experience and just navigating freelancing full time. Found her through like this virtual summit that we both attended. And I just connected with her on LinkedIn, and then I just sent a message. And right now I'm basically writing out a bunch of questions to ask her, and then, I have my notebook here so that I could take notes. I'm really excited because I'm always trying to learn new things from other people and not just like doing my own thing all the time. I don't know how many clips earlier it was in this vlog, but I had attended an in-person networking event and I got connected to a brand strategist slash co-founder of a digital studio, and I have a call with him this Thursday. And it's one of those things where I'm in a stage where I'm actively looking for that mentorship and guidance, and I just know that there's only so much I know and can do, and it's receiving that guidance and advising from people who have done it and are where you want to be is like a great way to fast track your learning curves and everything like that. So I'm really excited to just learn from people.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, Nina. We're gonna take this call in this marker office. So I'm about to hop on my call with a mentor that I got connected with based on the in-person networking event I went to last week. But I'm drafting up some questions that I want to ask him. He is basically a co-founder of a digital studio.
I'm glad to. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to know more about you and how I can help out.